Welcome back, everybody. This is Gabs.
Jaylin.
And Hector, and woo! Oh my god. All right. Now we got to talk about our favorite moments and the moments that made you want to crawl up in a ball and cry yourself to sleep. So, starting with you, Gabs. What do you got?
All right, I'm going all Spider-Man on this one.
Okay.
All Spidey.
Man, he really was your favorite, just your favorite.
Absolute favorite, bro. Absolute favorite. Okay, number one moment in the movie for me. Are you ready for it?
Yep.
Magic kick to the face. Magic punch to the face. When he was going through those portals.
Yeah, that was true Spider-Man
right
there.
Yes.
That was Spider-Man.
He was enjoying every moment of it.
Yeah, that's
This is
very
Thanos.
Thanos! And he has, what, 4 Infinity Stones now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think he was fighting him with 3.
No, yeah, he was fighting them, and then he got the time.
And
But,
then
like, still, Jesus!
Magic kick to the face.
Yeah, magic kick to the face!
Magic kick and magic punch to the face. I was dying. I couldn't breathe.
True Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. You're killing me, dog.
Tom Holland is the definitive Spider-Man.
I love him.
Like,
He's perfect.
He is.
You're never going to get a better Spider-Man.
Yeah, you're not.
And one of my other favorite moments was Spider-Man. And I think this just encapsulates all of that, what Spider-Man is.
Uh-huh.
He's on the bus in the very beginning, and he gets the spider sense, and he is immediately going. No idea what it is.
Nope.
Sees a spaceship. You know.
Great responsibility.
Yeah. But then, when he catches the hand,
whatever. What
like
was
the
it?
Hulk of the Black Order.
Brick with rope.
And he just catches it, and he just peeks around his hand.
Hey,
and he's like,
Dude,
hey.
man, everybody went crazy.
That
bro.
was amazing. No, look, you should have seen me in the theater when he caught the punch. I was like, wait, part two, because like he did that the same thing with Winter Soldier, and I was like, dude, like it was nothing. That's another thing I love, his strength. But like he comes in and he's just like, hey, peeks around the corner, hey,
Yeah, it was just so Spider-Man, and I loved it. I was like, thank you for this moment in Spider-Man history.
It really was.
And of course, the saddest moment, and I'm getting this right out of the way real first because you guys can take this, is when he died at the very end, crying. And he's like, it was so perfect, just in every way, in terms of character, in terms of like even the age, right? Because what he was like hugging Tony, saying he was asking for him. He was asking Tony, don't let me go. You know, I don't want to go. Like I don't want to die. He's such
helpless, man.
Helpless. And here's the other thing that maybe some people don't realize. I know a lot of people do, is that he has Spidey sense. He can sense the oncoming death before it comes to him. So not only did he experience it as just a whole in general, like everybody else, but he experienced it for longer than everybody else because he could feel it coming
the entire time.
Sick, yeah. It was pretty messed up, pretty sad.
Did you know that moment was improvised?
Wait, what? The whole moment of him freaking out about death, or
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like they gave him like part of a script and just you're dying. Just
That's
100%.
it.
I think I know why they did that though. It's because Tom Holland can't keep his mouth shut. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Tom Holland
Yeah, they don't
and
give him
Tom Holland, Mark Ruffalo,
Bruce
they never
Banner.
gave him the script until they were shooting because they can't keep their mouth shut at interviews.
Well, there was a
Dude, I
great
feel like
idea.
that's kind of like a what do you call it, like a publicity
Nope.
stunt? No,
that
maybe,
was not a
I don't
publicity
know.
stunt.
Maybe they really can't.
Look at
I
Tom
don't know.
Holland and tell
That's
me he
like
can't keep his
ongoing
mouth
joke
shut.
now.
Nah.
It's like an ongoing joke now.
Yeah, that was you had good moments. Mine are better.
Okay.
What's yours,
What are
dude?
yours? What are yours?
All
What are yours? What are yours?
Best moment in the entire movie, just in general, is the final fight scene. Not final fight scene, but the definitive fight scene on Titan with Thanos and everybody else. Like Iron Man, Captain America,
Strange.
Iron Man, Doctor Strange, Spider-Man,
Doctor Strange.
the Guardians
Yeah.
of the Galaxy. They're just there and they're kicking his butt. Everything's going great. The fight scene is beautiful. They're using their powers in unison with each other. They're distracting him and all that. And Doctor Strange, let me just tell you,
God, man,
he was
multiplied, bro.
perfect. Yo, he
The
was
freaking arms, like.
yeah. When he came out with like multiple arms and he was like this, and you saw Titan from like a side view go, oh hello, and that's new, right? Like I loved all that whole fight scene, just the unison of everybody working together. Like you saw that they were like trying to kick his butt.
Yeah.
You saw that
He
they were
used the mirror
trying.
dimension against
Yeah,
him.
yeah. He used the mirror, and then Thanos just broke it. He just broke the
It's
mirror
cool
dimension.
how all that stuff that you see from the other movies is just secondhand. Like you already know what it is.
Yeah.
Can we all just appreciate that Thanos sent a black hole at him? And
Yes!
he
A what?
turned it into birds or something like that?
The black hole that he sent flying at him. When he sent the mirror dimension, and he was like, "Nah, and let me send you a black hole. Let me
he's
send
got it
singularity
down
your way."
He's this close to Sorcerer Supreme.
And he was
now.
just like, "Nah."
Oh, he is the Sorcerer Supreme.
No, he is now. He just sent it into birds, and I was like,
Although Iron Man definitely put up a better fight.
Yeah, because he made Thanos bleed.
Respect.
Like,
oh, totally.
All that for a drop of blood.
Yeah, all that for a drop of blood. Yeah, at least he made you bleed, kid.
Yeah, I was like, yeah,
Like,
you're bleeding.
I definitely think that's the climax of Iron Man.
Yeah.
His entire character.
Yeah, dude.
And then, speaking of, another it's not the fight itself, but it's the suit during that fight. Because, the suit is nanotech.
Yes.
When he touches it envelopes
when
him,
that
right?
part doesn't come over his face,
what happens
that's the end of the nanotech. There's no more there.
When that part doesn't come over your body.
Because what happened was, I don't know if either of you noticed it, when he went to punch Thanos and that part ripped off, but then Thanos hit him in the head, right? And then that broke off. Did you notice that when this regrew, this retracted?
I didn't notice
He was replacing parts of his suit that he needed at the moment with other parts of his suit.
That's kind of cool.
So that for his face, some of his leg came up. For his arm, some of the suit down here came up. And he was just replacing, because, Thanos was knocking it all off. He couldn't really just replace the nanotech, right? So he was just like, oh, let me use some of it over here. Oh, let me use some of it over here.
Me. How do you beat Thanos? You putting up that much of a fight for Thanos with, what, 3 stones?
Yep.
And you lose to Captain America. Like, come on, dude. Like, Iron Man is...
Well, technically he beat Captain, except Bucky
caught him off guard or something.
Yeah,
caught him off guard, and then
come on, dude.
He hit him, where it hurts the most. But, after that scene, every consecutive movie, Tony has taken that weakness in that movie and improved upon it.
Yes.
And now that weakness, which was exposed, which is if you hit the power source, the suit is done. Now he has changed it.
Yep. I love that.
How do you mean change? Like,
think about the first movie. He couldn't go a certain height, a certain altitude. He fixed that in the second movie. In the second movie, he could only he only had like certain parts of his suit. He couldn't use it. So guess what happens in the third movie? He has only individual parts that he can use now. So every time you see like something happen, like, oh no, he's limited in this fashion.
Prepare for everything.
He changes
Fix it up. Right? Now, for the saddest moment, it's not a death. It's not, being hurt or anything. It's an F up. It's a mess up.
Uh-oh.
Peter Quill. Messed up big time.
Or did he?
And it made me cry. No, he did. He did mess up. And here's why. Right? They get him. Mantis jumps on him. Oh, and if you didn't notice, she was saying, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, and hearkening back to the battle with Iron Man. Go to sleep, go to sleep. Yeah, right. So what happened was, right? When she puts him to sleep, right? What in his right mind said, he's asleep. Let me piss him off. Right? And he's sitting there and he's like, oh, you feel so big now, huh? And then I was at that moment I was like, okay, he's still asleep, still under the power. Get that off. Let's go, right? Well, and then he was like, where's Gamora? And I was like,
that's technically Nebula's fault.
Yeah,
because she started it.
Though. It's all called for.
It is.
Yeah, it needed to happen.
That 1 out of 14,906 whatever
still doesn't mean it was sad. It wasn't sad. Because the problem is, like, you literally saw Spider-Man at the fingertips. It was almost off. It was, like, right here, the gauntlet.
Oh, it was off.
It was off.
Actually, it was completely off.
He was like, oh, I got it. And then Peter had to...
Star-Lord. Because if you say Peter, I don't want you to associate
There's
Peter
2 Peters.
with Parker.
I don't see how they didn't make a joke out of that, but I mean...
Oh, yeah, well, Quill. I'm just going to say Quill, because I like Star-Lord, but I want to address him by the name. Quill. And then he's like, where's Gamora? And he's like... And he's like, he's sad. And she's like, he feels great pain. And he was like, okay. Oh, all right. And then it was just like for Gamora. And then I was like, oh, no. Quill, just get to the gauntlet now. And then he just messed it up. And he was going at him, hitting him. And then that woke him up.
Right, I got you.
And he got the gauntlet back.
All right, Jaylin. Your turn.
All right. This goes by like 1 and 2. So like the first one, this is like the first ever genuine laugh I ever had in the freaking movie.
Yeah.
But you see the Guardians like take on Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, Iron Man. They first meet, and you see how freaking cool Star-Lord is. He takes out Spider-Man and like who else? Like Doctor Strange, Iron Man. Like, well,
he's taking on Iron Man because remember he hits him with like the magnetic pulses and everything.
And like that freaking line. All right, I'm only gonna ask you this once. Where's Gamora? I'll do you one better. Who's Gamora? I'll do it better. Why is Gamora? Dude, I laughed so freaking hard, bro. It was
I'll do you one
hilarious.
better. Why is
Drax.
Gamora?
God, bro, Jax is like the best Guardian, bro.
Yeah.
So like,
Definitely a
my
great
second-
moment.
I
I
guess
agree.
these go like hand in hand. Like, so they say something like, "Oh, we have to be protected. Where can we take them?" And it freaking zooms in on Cap, right? You hear the freaking drums playing. It's like the freaking theme or whatever. Like, I know a place. The freaking Black Panther theme song comes on. You're like, oh, bro.
You just the
This is
feels.
yeah,
you feel
bro, the
you
feels,
feel
man.
like
Of the
hype.
old movie, like what, like 2 months ago?
Yep.
I don't even know.
And your arms kind of instinctively come up to your side. Just
Bro,
you just
They start to
I'm
cross.
freaking like shaking, like thinking about it, bro. Cause like I was like so freaking hyped when that freaking happened, dude. And then like this shows like from like you see them like fighting together. Like when you see like the dogs coming,
yeah.
they're like, what do you say? Like they had to for them to get around to Vision. They had like the force field.
Right.
They had nothing to like keep them from them. So like,
Yeah.
oh, the only thing we could do is like
Open
open
it
the
up.
door. And there's like, all right, so like the fighting's coming,
Right, it's
And,
on
she's,
now.
like,
I like how
opening
everybody kind of,
everybody's- yeah,
like,
Captain America ching with the
stiffen
freaking
'em up,
vibranium
right?
shield.
and you see the people in the front lines kind of just get ready because they know they're finna fight.
Wakanda forever, and then he just freaking takes off. Like, man, Black Panther is freaking like a G, like just leading this whole freaking army. And this shows like why you want somebody like freaking Captain America to lead you.
He
and
just runs
freaking
in.
battle,
Yeah.
runs in.
Oh, you wanna know
sprinting
how-
in front of everybody? Him and Black Panther running together.
They're
bro.
just in front of everybody running at like
Oh my
25
gosh.
miles per hour. Just
Yeah, that's a heck of a team.
Yeah, like I want Captain America on my side. I don't care who it is, freaking Hulk. No, I want Captain America on my side.
Did he seem kind of depressed in this movie to you, Captain?
Yeah, I mean he's been on the road for like
yeah.
what 2 years.
I mean, I would be.
Yeah,
The country that I fought for over 70 years. You know.
Yeah, I guess.
And it was really cool to see that guy. I'm way past asking for permission. Like, you get in our way, we'll fight you too. Like, yeah, he's had enough. And it shows why he was right about the freaking movie. Like,
Yeah.
Team Cap now.
Well, so was Iron Man. In the end,
They were both right.
100%.
But yeah, you can't have the Avengers in like, what was it, like under government
Yeah.
restriction
right.
or something. You can't. No.
But you can't have people with like the power of the Hulk just run rampant. That's the problem. That was the problem they were facing. All the things that were happening. You know, it was causing danger to everyone.
Okay, I'm
There's a lot of
I'm
arguments
still
to be
waiting
made.
though for your saddest moment.
Oh, saddest moment. Oh yeah. I never teared up at a movie, but the beginning, because you know, Loki gets his freaking neck snap. Like I feel like that was probably the worst death in the movie because Loki, he's been around since like phase 1, like Thor, like the first one, and you see him die like 2 times now.
Yeah.
And this time you hear Thor. He says, "This time I think it's for real." When he's talking to Rocket, it was like one of the saddest scenes for me. Actually, that was probably one of the saddest scenes because you
With
see
the
how much.
talk and Rocket.
Yeah, you see how much Thor has gone through.
1,500 years old.
1,500 years
All
old.
that stuff he's gone through.
And you see him like trying to hold back tears. He's like, I lost my hammer. My sister tried to kill me. Lost my brother. Lost my father. Lost my people.
Your mother.
Best friends.
Best friends.
World.
Lost my hair.
His eye.
Everything. My eye. And like,
You're like, how could it
His
get
mom.
worse?
yeah. And he has nothing else to lose now. And Rock's just like, I got something to lose. It was funny, but it was like true. Like,
I didn't see the Rocket and Thor thing.
I did.
what do you mean?
What do you
I
mean
like
by
the,
that?
like kind of like the team up in a way where they
Yeah.
teamed up for a little bit in the movie. I was like, that's a cool little combination.
Mm.
And Rocket's little, hey, I'm Captain.
Yeah, I'm the captain.
Yeah, I'm the
Cool.
captain. But yeah, Loki dying was probably the saddest for me. Like, what does he say? You'll
He was
never
like,
be a
yeah,
king
you'll
or
never be a
whatever.
god.
You see his
Then he-
eyes getting red,
And then
like, you
when
hear
he
the
finally
snap.
snaps, I
I'm
think
like,
I think
oh,
blood
man.
came out of his
Loki's,
eyes too.
Loki's dead now. Loki's
Yeah,
dead.
that was quite the neck break.
Yeah, I teared up for that.
Yeah, blood came out of his eyes and mouth.
I didn't cry. I just
Nose.
teared up.
Yeah.
Every orifice.
Loki's
in the
been through a lot. I honestly think that Loki was tortured right before he shows up in Avengers 1. If you look at him, he's really like sweating and out of breath. And I mean, this dude has taken on Captain America, come out like unscathed. He's taken on like his own brother and has taken hits from his brother, and like, whatever. And he would have had to have gone through a lot to look like that at the beginning. I mean, he's been tortured.
He was in
And-
pain. He looked like he was in pain. He was like, his eyes were really like he looked like he was crying too.
You are the worst, brother.
There's
Close
no,
out there.
there's no like
Cosmic Cube.
redemption arc for Loki.
Yeah, I mean, I guess him
I
trying to
guess
save
that
his
was
brother
right.
was the last. He shows he really cares about him.
And another thing, I didn't really think about
Yeah.
that. I didn't think about why he would go up against Thanos alone. But then I thought about it. It
He
was
can't
like,
be stabbed. I was
maybe
like, why
because
would
maybe it's because he was trying to show Thor that he
Redemption.
was changed. He wasn't just fighting for himself. He was like, hey, I will die for you guys, and I'm sorry, I love you, but this is my time. Finally,
And that is our time.
Mm-hmm.
So thanks for listening. This is Gabs.
Hector.
This is Jaylin.